Hey, Marissa. What's up, girl? Marissa, I decided to come out of that damn house. I decided to come out the house. Child, I've been chilling too hard. I'm talking about under the cover, air conditioning, blasting, TV turning from one channel to the damn next, puffing, 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 and passing. Let me tell you something. I deserve it. I deserve it. Because, baby, this weekend has been crazy. I've been laughing so hard. I know you have, child. I know you have. I know you have, girl. I thought you was gonna call me. When I come off the live, then call me. Child, look at his head. I ain't been wearing no scarf on it or nothing. Like a little boy in a green jacket. It's given. No earrings, nothing. I just threw my jacket on, got on up out of there. I had a taste for one of these burgers over here, Ruby Tuesday, child. I want some pasta off the bars. I think I'm going. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button too. But I want some of that noodles off the bar. So, and my meal wasn't nothing but $11. I got a promo special of the burger, and my burger was only $6.39, and my sweet tea was $2 or something. So I had to ask her. I was like, "Did I get fries too?" Look at that number 7. And yeah, I got fries too. It's for $6.39. So anyhow, that's what I'm doing right now, child. That's what I'm doing. What you doing? Besides laughing over there, it's 8 people in here and nobody ain't hit the thumbs up button. 9 people in here and ain't nobody hit the thumbs up button. So we already know that this ain't real. We know this ain't real. We got 10 people. Thank you for the hearts. And still 14 people in here. Thank you for the hearts. 11 people in here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Whoever hit that thumbs up button. Thank you. Trick shot. What's up? 212. What's happening? I have the baby watching Rachel. Oh, okay. I ain't talking about you, Marissa. You done hit the thumbs up button when you came through. What the baby doing? His handsome self said he is getting big, child. Y'all better be watching out for baby number 2. Not saying that it's coming from the one that you got, the baby mama that you got already. Maybe your other son is gonna do it. Hey, bro. Hey, baby. I'm okay. Are you? I ain't seen you in a minute. Baby said hi. Corvettes. I've been worried about you. Why? We've been worried about. Why y'all been worried about me? Tell me, Rob. I've been up here every day, every single day. If I missed a day, it probably was one. I even was up here drunk Mother's Day. So you ain't been worried about me, cause I've been here. But where you been? We've been worried about you. I've been here every day. When I saw you at the house. Oh, that was last week, I think. Yeah, that was last week, brother. Yeah, everything is good. My mom's fine. She's home. She came home on Mother's Day, actually. She actually came home on Mother's Day. So how are you? How are everything with you? Thank you. That's what I said. I'm over here with all this green on it. Your bracelet. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, bro. What y'all eating today? Because I'm over here about to get me this burger and eat fries. And I'm about to get me some noodles off the you said just fighting and watching Diddy. Yeah, I was watching stuff this morning. I don't want to cover that. I'm gonna probably cover it at the end. Jalen said, hey. And Patricia said, hey, how y'all doing? I welcome everybody in. Y'all please hit the thumbs up button when you come in. Ain't looking good. She on the stand. So yeah, so everybody is listen, Rob. Let me tell you something. Um, that's right. Hey, girl. So anyway, um, it's a lot. The bodyguard is telling how he came to the door and how he came to the door when Cassie paid him $4,000 and stuff like that to go in there just for Diddy to watch Money Liquor. Just for Diddy to watch them. He never touched this man. And he said when she asked to be urinated on, Puffy didn't ask that. Say he was on a stand and he told them. They was like, so did he, Mr. Sean, ask you to urinate on him, on her? And he said no. He said Cassie asked me to do that. Yeah, I saw that. What you talking about? Yeah, Cassie asked to be urinated on. Um, the conversations that she was having with him, and being touched on and everything by another man. He was sometimes he wasn't even getting paid when he was going to go have relations with her. He said he had just got used to just being a part of their life. So what you think about that, bro? He was just enjoying being a part of the party, the little party. But you cannot lock this man up for the those things like that because that's he's behind bars because of what he do in his bedroom. Do you know how many people that do weird stuff and different stuff and role play and everything and threesomes and stuff like that in their bedroom? Um, it's the deep state that want him. Yeah, but you can't convict a man for wanting to be freaky in his bedroom to consensual stuff. If it's not consensual, if it's not consensual, if it's not consensual, then it's a different story. But it's been because if people has agreed to do it, then you really can't do nothing. You really can't do nothing. You can't convict that man for what he do in his bedroom. Now, if anybody says that, did anybody say that he did something wrong and forced him to do it? Tear his ass up then. But if it's consensual and you just want to get a little bit of money, it ain't gonna work out. Yes, if anything, it's the Monica. It's not looking through. No, it definitely is. It's all a mess. But you can't. I'm pretty sure all of us done did some stuff behind the closed doors now. I'm doing fine. I got a question. How much is for just a little bowl of the macaroni noodles that be on the bar?
The pasta salad?
Mm.
We don't sell it like just
So I've been getting it from off the bar. So maybe it was just because they was just being nice. But anyway, we're not gonna buy no whole salad bar. But anyway, it's just ridiculous. The second charge are not matching up to what.
Yeah, we don't sell it by just a little serving size, baby. The only way you can do it is if you add like a salad bar or we have a catering thing. It comes in a clear thing. It's like $14.
Oh hell no! I just
Yeah,
want
they don't
some with
sell
my
it by
burger.
a serving.
How much is the added salad bar?
$5.99.
Damn. Mm. Yeah, child. I've been getting inside of it, but we ain't gonna worry about it. Maybe I just don't need it. Mm. Maybe I don't need it. So if I fix the salad bar and I don't eat all my salad, I can take it with me. Okay, I'm gonna do salad bar with it. Okay, but anyhow, I could take the salad home with me, so I might well make a whole salad and do it that way. But anyway, you cannot convict nobody for what they do behind their doors if it's consensual. If it's not consensual, but they want to make it seem like that it wasn't consensual. You know, what is so great today? I wonder. Hey, Bob. Hey, beautiful girl. How you doing, baby? Greg probably somewhere trying to ask Clyde what's going on with this case.
You want a salad box, baby?
Yes. So anyhow, that's what's going on. But it. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, baby.
Mm. So anyway, I got, so I got two meals in one, y'all. I got my burger and my fries that I'm gonna eat here, and then I got this container here that I'm gonna Thank you.
You're welcome, Mama.
Mm. Hold on, y'all. I gotta make my salad. And we're gonna eat when I get back. Okay. Gotta make my salad. I'll be right back. Let me go make my salad. Pick up my food.
You ain't no drinker, girl.
Watch my food, y'all.
You get your basket?
While I'm gone.
Where's Ashley? Okay, I got my pasta. This is my salad for later. I didn't put no dressing on it. So I'm gonna eat that later. Okay. So Vi, what you been seeing in the case? If you still here. I got my salad for later, y'all.
These are smash burgers. Sis asked that girl gray t-shirt if I can get her. I bet you I won't. I bet you I won't. You is tripping. Hey, you is tripping. Hey, how you doing? Rob, going on now. You is a mess. Let's find some black pepper. Put on this pasta salad, cause baby, they done made me buy a whole salad just to get some of this nasty pasta salad. Can y'all see it? So y'all already know what's gonna happen when I go home. Go right to sleep. I got this is my last day off. Thank you.
You know Pedlo?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I give you napkins?
Okay.
Need some, baby?
Yes. So this is my burger, y'all. Lord God, we thank you for this food. Father God, we thank you for the hands that prepared it. We ask you to make it nourishment to our soul. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you. So y'all, I got 2 meals. I'm ready in the room.
Alright, give me 1 second, baby. I'm passing somebody out, okay?
Do you, Rob? There. It usually make people hungry when I be eating. Where you been at, Rob? Dang, we got 10 thumbs up. I like that. My channel was kind of dry now, y'all. I got to do better. I got to get this channel monetized. I've been up here too many years. Too many years. I think this is my 4 years. Talk to your wife.
I know. What'd you say about the chicken? I didn't even hear. Grilled chicken, okay. Alright, so grilled chicken, and then we want taco steak for $1.99. Broccoli soup is extra $1.99, okay?
I got to do better with this channel. I got to do better.
Out, baby. Okay. You want to do this special one? The American snack? Alright, that one's $8.99, okay?
This is a cheap meal, y'all, and I got two meals in one. I wish I
Yeah, I
could
just
come
want
see
that
you
not that receipt to that one.
one day. It's on my bucket list to give you a hug.
You know what, baby?
Oh, Greg, I love that. That's, I mean, I'm gonna call you Greg. Rob, I love that. I
So we
wish we
got a
all
gift
can do a
roast
meet and
chicken
greet.
with broccoli soup, and then we have a mushroom Swiss with potato soup and a salad bar.
I really do.
All right,
We
Captain
had
Dan.
planned it on it like probably twice to do a meet and greet.
You have a what coupon? A gift card? Oh yeah, you got to do that when you get here, baby. We don't do nothing over the phone. Alrighty, baby. As of right now, it's 27.77, and it should be ready maybe 20 minutes. You're welcome. I wish people would quit calling on freaking Bluetooth and speaker.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hear them for nothing.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I remember. I remember. TT, hey boo. I don't know why, T. My YouTube is crazy. What you doing, girl? I'm up here being a big girl today. I don't know. You might gotta unsubscribe and subscribe right back. And hit all the notifications again. You ain't get notification either? I don't know. I don't know why, y'all. I've been active. I've been up here. So I don't know why they doing me like that. Okay. Pray all goes well with your appointment. But it is gonna go well. Go take care of you, girl. Good report. We pray for good report. Oh dang, see. Well just leave it there. Maybe they'll come back on in a couple of days. I don't know why you two doing that to me. I ain't did nothing. Okay. Please do, baby. I'll probably be back later. Hey Jenny Boo. Jenny from the block. How you doing, baby? How you doing, Jana? Jana, have you went back on your page yet? And did a live or anything? 'Cause I'm not getting no notifications from nobody really. And Jana, Y'all know when I go home, what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay. I didn't get no notifications, so that's why I asked. But you've been out for a while. It's gonna take a minute for yours content to keep to shoot back out there. Oh, YouTube, they don't play. They want you to be active, active. Who got a trial over there with the Kardashians? What the world going on with that? And and then stole the jewelry. They all are old man. Wait, you talking about Kim? Because I watched that episode and none of that didn't happen. Now they didn't show us that part. But like, understand the way people handle us. That's right. That's right, Jimmy. I remember that show. And they came in her hotel room. But they didn't show all of that. They must have hid that from the public. I gotta look that up. Because I watched that episode. They must have hid everything from the public. But they didn't say she was naked or nothing. Or they started touching her. Wow. It just finished. Yeah, I watched that episode. Go try to pull that episode up when they did that to her. It was that long ago. I watched it. I was into the Kardashians, honey. I wanted to be a damn Kardashian. You couldn't tell me shit. I watch that shit every day.
I get a lot.
Mm.
I get a lot. People like they want to know
I watched it every day, Rob.
it's fast or hard or you know what. I love that. I appreciate it.
Wow. Rob, I still thought I was them. It's hard to forgive. That's right. Yeah, my lunch was good. And y'all know I don't like nothing. And I got a whole salad to go eat later. That'll be what I eat for dinner. This salad right here. Mm-hmm. The fish shop. What's happening? What you mean? I don't go back to work till tomorrow. We're only open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If that's what you mean.
Why do they keep hanging up? Need some more tea, baby?
Please.
Yes.
It's the love. Me and my boyfriend was going down the road yesterday. We seen two chickens next to the church. My boyfriend looked at me and said, "Well, you're praying that they don't." Girl, go on, Jenna. You get on my nerves. I know that's right. I know that's right. That is funny. I'm doing good today. How about yourself? It's cold in here. Oh, CT's still here. I thought you was. Oh, you on the way there. So I need to get some dressing. So this is my salad, y'all. This is my dinner. I got some dressing at home. I don't even feel like putting that. That's my dinner salad for later. Take it home, put it in the refrigerator. Damn, something don't want to go on it. Thank you. You know I'm going to walk to the wheels for sure, right? Titi said she gonna be hit to the wheels fall off, baby. Let them know, T. Let's see how much our new bill is since we got this salad. Yeah, we still is under $20. Look at y'all. 17.84. So we got a burger, we got fries, we got tea, we got a to-go salad. Um, so that's 2 meals. Cause this salad is a meal by itself, and I packed it. This dinner for $17. The fries and the burger was $6.39. The sweet tea, oh hell, the sweet tea was $3.59. And the salad bar was $5.99. Y'all can't beat that. Y'all can't beat that. Y'all can't beat that. Do you try to look into the trial like we talked about? Yeah, I've been looking into it. I was talking about that when I got up here. They got the bodyguard that not the bodyguard, the male escort that said that Cassie asked him, Buffy didn't ask, Cassie asked him to urinate on him. And they said that the lawyer said, did Mr. Sean Combs ask you, tell you to urinate on Cassie? And he said, no. He said, Cassie asked me that. No, you can't beat that. Right, see, because he's talking about he worried about me. I said, I've been here every day. She is on the stand now. Casey on the stand. I don't think that her statement should be credible because she got paid before this trial. That's not right. She should have got paid and went on with her life, or either she should have just went to court and get him locked up for the things that he did to her. So you doing both. You getting his money and then you testifying against him. It doesn't make sense. So why did you even get the money in the first place? Why didn't you just take papers out on him and then go to court and get his ass locked up? Why get the money and then come to court? That's like a double jeopardy. You understand what I'm saying? What's she talking about, Rob? What's she talking about? Just tell me, what she talking about? Tasha, you put a tear to my eye with that quote. Thank you. Making me hungry and I can't eat until I leave my appointment. I'm sorry, go to Tuesdays when you leave your appointment. I have court on the 29th of July. Embezzlement. You didn't embezzle nothing. They lying on you. They lying on you, friend. You ain't did nothing. Thank y'all for the 15 thumbs up. Rocking and rolling over this piece. It's in July. You got time to get everything together. Just keep on praying, baby. That's all you gotta do. God said he'll be your lawyer in the courtroom. It's a prison time worrying me. How much what's the time that they asking for? Rob, the Blue family is here for you. Exactly. We definitely are. No cap. We definitely are. Well, that y'all know that's something that we do, honey. We gonna pray. We gonna see you through it. That's what we gonna do. We gonna pray and see you through it, and stick by you. Lord forbid anything happen. We just remember that we is still out here praying for you, and we got your back. That's why you need to drop your Cash App, and so we all can screenshot it if you have Cash App, so we can like make sure that you get some stuff every now and then. Tell me, honey, please, do you get money from the government to help people Do you know how much the payment is and issued it every week or every month? What you mean, unemployment? You said, is it unemployment benefits that you're getting? You got, or is you talking about the? You said yes, it's unemployment. So they trying to say you embezzled unemployment? How can you do that? There's no way that you can embezzle unemployment unless you worked in the office and you got it. Is this back when they was doing the stimulant and the stimulant money and the unemployment benefits, things like that? Hey, pretty Carla girl. What's up, baby? Say, hey, love and blue family. Hope everyone had a great Mother's Day. Yes, we did. We did. Happy Mother's Day again to everybody. What's up, Carla Boo? What you doing, girl? So you talking about when they was doing the stimulus money and the unemployment and all that stuff when the big C was out and everybody was getting it back then? Or you talking about that? What is it? So house. I went to Turkey, as you know, but the government still paid me 39,000 into my bank. So wasn't that what you was owed for your house?
Yes, sir.
Was that what you owed? Did they overpay you, or did you use the money that you got from the unemployment or whatever benefits that you had got and bought this house with? Is that's what they saying? I'm confused.
Not how long? Not how long? I'll be back.
Or was it what's the money that everybody was getting? The loans. Was it the loan money, or was it the all those, what is they call, y'all? The PPP loans. Was it a PPP loan? That's, I could understand if you talking about the PPP loan, because I don't think unemployment. It might be the PPP loans that maybe you have got. No, I sold for 142,000. You gave mom 30, and I was on welfare. Oh, so they saying you was getting government. You didn't report your income when I went to Turkey. So you was on welfare. So you had all this money and you was getting welfare. So you was getting, you got all this money when you was on welfare, and it was getting all this money when you didn't report your income. So they saying that you embezzled from the welfare place because you was still receiving funds when you, I don't know. Shit. I think I'm right. I'm not sure. You saying yes? This is about to hurt like hell. This what's about to hurt like hell, T? What the hell? That's correct. Okay, so you was getting money from the government when you had a good piece of change over there. But that's your house. You could be on welfare and have a house and sell the fucking house and get some damn money. You just have to call the people and be like, look, 142,000 that's going into my account. Can you hold off on my welfare and then pick it back up once this money gone? Maybe that's what they wanted you to do, brother. You spot on. A lot of folks got jacked up with those loans. Yeah, they did. I wish I would have got me some, Carla. I ain't playing. I was so damn scared. And then it's stupid because everybody like, why you was scared when you always had a legitimate business? I was scared as hell. It wasn't meant for me. Even if it was me and you. Yeah, I know I wrote this to them and I tell them, yeah, so did you tell them, hey, I sold my damn house, hold off on my food stamps until this money is gone? Or you just was getting the food stamps and the money from the welfare and still had your money? Yeah, that ain't even really a crime. I just feel like I would have so much money I forgot, lady. That still ain't even a damn crime. The money have kept coming into, oh, what the fuck, Bob? You said the money kept coming in there. It wouldn't stop. So it was their fault. Carla said, "How you doing, T?" So it was like a messed up. Can I have a to-go cup, please? Let me put this in. Rob, is it your fault for the error? Hey, so if they kept sending that shit in there by accident, it was a mistake. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
It was so it was an accident that they kept making it sending money into your account. So it wasn't your fault. So what did they want you to do? Turn the money in when it kept hitting your account? They wanted you to say, hey, you keep giving me thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Can you please stop? Is that what they wanted you to say? And you was already saying that you was on welfare, and you're supposed to look at that as a blessing. Lord, I thank you. See me, Rob, I'm scared. I'm a scaredy cat. Hey, look, I'm a scaredy cat. Let me see. If they kept sending it. I would think that's on them. That it's on them. It's on them. It's on them, y'all. It's on them. That's what they overpaid. See, they overpaid you. They can't lock you up for overpayment. They just supposed to set up a payment plan so you can pay the shit back.
It's a little more leveled out now.
The
Earlier
fuck?
it was like all like all over.
That's their fault. Give me their phone number. I'ma call. Nah, I'm playing. I ain't fucking with them. Stay their ass out their way. Okay? She should have taken the money and leave. Listen, let me tell you something. Rob, that's not your fault. I wish I could send the charge sheet so you can read. Don't send it. I don't want to see it, Rob. Because I think I know what happened. These people was overpaying you. And you kept the money. And you sent some to your mama. You sold your house. You got money for your house. You sent some to your mama. I'm thinking maybe that you sent the overpayment over to your mama so it wouldn't look like that you had it. Okay, but once it was in your account, they can trail it and see that you had been overpaid. And you decided, okay, they overpaid me and let me send this shit over here to my mama. So my mama, that's what done happened. That what done happened. That's what done happened. That's why they mad at you. They mad at you, friend. They mad at you, friend. But you ain't gonna do no time for it. I don't know how y'all country do y'all rules. But you ain't gonna do no time for it. It took me 1 year to. You ain't gonna do no time for it. They gonna make you pay it back. They embezzled. That's what happened. They embezzled because they kept sending the shit to you. They embezzled. It's not your damn fault. And when you go to court, you tell them, say, y'all damn fuckers, y'all kept sending me the damn money. I thought it was mine. And when I flew back to Spurred, I was arrested. Why? Because they made a damn mistake. Why was you arrested? I'm going to be your lawyer. Because I want to know, why was my client, who problem it was when y'all sending that money to his account? He didn't know. I need to be your lawyer. I got to be your lawyer because they're not doing right. I got to be your lawyer. Now I'm paying the price. The stress is the killer. But listen, friend, all jokes aside, I ain't never seen nobody to be locked up. You need to research that. You need to research when people overpaid them. Have anybody did time off of that? Come on, y'all. Have a good day.
Want your change,
No,
baby? You have a great one,
you too.
honey.
Hey, how y'all doing? Hold on, y'all. I gotta make sure the Wi-Fi don't go out. Cause I'm on their Wi-Fi. But child, I had to get out of here. My feet cold. Oh no, they got music in this way right here. What the hell? Let's see if we gonna stay on. If it cut off, I'm gonna have to come back. Oh shit. Let me go back. Wi-Fi kicked off, y'all. Oh God. Can y'all still hear me? Hold on. Hold on. Let me cut the. Let me cut my Wi-Fi on. My hotspot. Ooh, it's hot in this damn car. Hold on, y'all. Y'all hear me? Damn, it's hot. Hold on, I gotta hook up the Wi-Fi. Okay. Okay, y'all. Shit. Oh, God. Okay, Betsy Sue. Shouldn't act like she wanted to start. Okay, y'all hear me? I had to hook it on the phone. Look at this beautiful sky. Look at it. It's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I have to keep switching Wi-Fi's and everything. That's hot. I gotta hurry up and get home. Cause my damn salad is in here. So y'all, that was an amazing cheap meal. That was a very cheap meal. If I wouldn't have got the salad, my meal would have been $11.79. When I added the salad, and I'm glad I did because now I have my meal for later on. So I got 2 meals for under $20, $17. And it was good, and I'm full. So, y'all treat yourself. Treat yourself. But Rob, why the hell is they blowing like I'm doing something? Way over there. But Rob, you need to research that right there. Because they supposed to make you pay it back. They supposed to make you pay it back. I don't think that they supposed to give you no damn jail time for their damn mistake. That's not fair. Oh, shit. I done knocked y'all last time. I have to hold y'all. But yeah, I gotta put y'all down because, wait. I'm gonna put y'all up here, but it might get too hot. Okay. It's hot out here now. But yeah, Rob, that's their fault. That's not right. That is their fault. That's their fault. It's the computer's fault. Because the computer's probably was the one that kept sending it. Y'all, it's hot out here. Maybe you can make payments. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they usually do. They don't usually lock nobody up for that, though, Carla. That's what I was saying to him. Like, he might need to check that out. Because they don't usually lock nobody up. They usually, I mean, it was a lot of money, but at the end of the day, they don't usually do that. They usually, you can make payment arrangements. There's a lot of people that have to, that they get more money than they were supposed to get, and they make payment arrangements, make them pay it back, being as though it was their fault. He shouldn't have to do that. He shouldn't have to do that. I'm gonna tell you, in my opinion, I don't think he should have to do that. I just don't think he should have to do that. I could have made that. I don't think he should be liable for that because of the simple fact that's they damn fault. You gonna take this man away from his family because of a mistake that y'all made? That shit ain't right. I'm gone this time. Shit. for a mistake that y'all made. Make love. You better know it. You know it, Carla. Cause I got to investigate this. I do. I really got to investigate this real bad because, you gonna try to take this man away from his family because of a mistake that y'all made? I think when Rob probably sent the money over to Mama, that's what alerted them for the transfer or for the withdrawal. And maybe my brother Rob might have took out you took out the overpayment. But they can't tell nobody that, man. It ain't too many people. Now, it's a man down here, this preacher gave this man, he kinda homeless and kinda ain't. But they have gave him a suit. And that suit had over $50,000 inside of it. He was giving away clothes to him. And the suit had over $50,000 in the pocket. And had over $50,000 in the pocket. And the man that was homeless and that was an alcoholic and everything, but let me tell you something, he gave that money back. He gave it back, and they said that he did that the man didn't even give him nothing for it, for turning it back into him. Because I guess he felt like when he gave him them clothes and them soups and stuff, he probably felt like that was enough. That's all he needed. So sometimes that right there make people, when you be honest, sometimes it make people that it to tear you up, because sometimes people ain't gonna repay you, and the bank wasn't going to. Y'all, my phone got hot. My phone got hot, y'all. Got hot. Got hot. It got hot. Oh. You sound like you an attorney. Right. That's like a third party transfer. Yeah. So if y'all still here, I don't like that. I don't like it because it's actually their fault. But being as though you transferred that money, that's what made it look kind of rough. But anyhow, it's cold in here. My phone got overheated. It's not cool though. No, it's definitely not. But that's wrong though. That shouldn't be his fault. They sent the damn money shit over and over. So it is what it is, child. They do what they want to do, child. That's the system. I know my daughter paid a ticket one time and she paid it online. And she had to they sent her electronic receipt and everything. And they said that they didn't get it at the courthouse and made her pay all that over. So the system gonna do what the hell they want to do anyway. And made her pay it over. Or she wasn't gonna have no license. She wasn't gonna have no license. So she had to pay it. Yeah, she wasn't gonna have no damn driving license. They cruddy as hell. They do what the hell they want to do. Y'all have came in here and set my ass down. I set my ass down, sure did. Put my salad in the refrigerator and came and sat on this damn couch. It's cold as hell in here and hot as hell outside. Cold as hell in here and hot as hell outside. Now, where the hell is the remote control at? Let's find the remote control, y'all. Because we can see what's going on with Diddy while I'm sitting here doing nothing. I got to find the remote control. Y'all, who else in here cuss they damn remote control out? You gotta be like, bitch, where's you at? Like, cause what in the hell? It was just sitting here. Nobody's been here. So where is it? This is stupid. I can't even turn the damn TV. Cause I don't even see the remote control. The hell? I guess I can't go to Diddy, y'all. I can't find the remote control. Well, the remote control is the worst damn thing to lose. I promise you. Trying to find it, y'all. This is stupid. What the hell? Shit. Did Bay come take it? That's how I be. Did Bay got the remote control? Because this is stupid. Did I take it in another room? Did I put it in my pocketbook? Shit. Why is it in my damn pocketbook? I done took the damn remote control with me to Ruby Tuesdays. That is so dumb. What the hell? Oh no. Cause y'all know me and remote controls, we don't get along good. Under my mine was in the pocketbook. Shit, I'm full. Mine was in the damn pocketbook, honey. Look, y'all, we on the damn screen. Look at us on the screen. It was in the damn pocketbook. Let's see what Cassie talking about. Because I don't think Cassie supposed to be getting all these millions of dollars. Cassie takes the stand in Diddy trial. That's Nick at night. Wait. Shit. Hold on. In my pocketbook. It didn't went. I done took it with me. I be grabbing all my phones. And let's see. I be grabbing all my phones and thinking I'm grabbing my damn.
At first, but then he kissed her during her 21st birthday trip to Las Vegas in the bathroom of his hotel suite. I was just really confused at the time, she said, and I was very, very young. After the Las Vegas trip, Cassie said she was invited by Combs to hotels in New York where they talk about music projects and albums. When the Assistant U.S. Attorney Emily Johnson asked what else happened at those hotels, Cassie took a deep breath and said that she was introduced to the idea of oral sex at the hotels. Cassie also noted that Combs is 17 years older than her and that she was sexually inexperienced when they first got together. And she said she eventually had sex with Combs on a boat trip to Miami.
Trying to get to the top.
In the afternoon, and then Combs introduced her to ecstasy for the very first time. Having sex with Combs for the first time, it felt like a turning point for Cassie, she testified. After that, she said she felt closer to the rapper and producer, started spending more time with him, and thought at the time that they were in a monogamous relationship. In hindsight, she said,
I'm sorry.
Knows that wasn't the case. Asked why, she responded, Sean Combs had many girlfriends. As Cassie testified, the prosecution introduced photos of her and Combs at events in the mid-2000s. The numerous photographs included a photograph of the boat in Miami. Another photograph depicted the fledgling couple at a strip club in New York on Halloween in 2007, shortly after the trip to Miami. Another picture showed them in the back of a car at the beginning of their relationship, Combs' arm wrapped around her. I was just enamored by him. We were just having a good time. It was really fun at this point, Cassie said on the stand. Cassie noted that early on in the relationship, They weren't public about it. She said Combs had expressed concerns about perceptions, given
Right,
that his
T.
company was also producing her music.
What
At
is
times in her
food? Yeah.
testimony, Cassie rested her hands on her pregnant belly. At particularly emotional points, she sniffled
God,
and
Christ.
dabbed her eyes with the tissue. Over time, Cassie testified Combs became increasingly controlling and sometimes was violent. She said Combs would get
Hold on.
abusive over the smallest perceived slights. If she wasn't smiling at him the way he wanted, or if he thought.
So let me tell you something, and y'all might not agree with me, but I don't give a damn because I be liking to be real. Now, most of these women get with these producers and all these people where they got money because they trying to get to the top. They some people will sleep their way all the way to the top. Okay, they will sleep their way to the top. I just seen a comment that's going up and down the screen, and that comment said, "I still have not heard anything illegal." Okay, she got in this relationship, knew what type. I'm pretty sure that this man showed her who he was. If he's the monster that everybody is saying that he is, I'm pretty sure that monster came out a little early when she was having red flags about things. But a lot of people want to be rich and they want to get to the top, to the tippy top, and they ass want to be rich. And then they once they feel like that they didn't got enough evidence, then they feel like it's time for them to go. But she should not have took that money because if you mess with me and the way she's saying that he did to her, I'm gonna call the police. I'm not even gonna be thinking about getting no money. Okay? I'm just gonna be trying to call the police because I need you to pay for what the hell you done did to me. So you take the money and then you want to go to court? I don't get it. Why she not getting charged for carrying a gun to try and set up Suge Knight? Oh, I don't know, baby. Take that off. Take that off the screen. Yeah, so they get to sleeping to the top, to the tip of the top, and then when they feel like they got enough, it's time for them to go. That man said you opened that door for him, Cassie. He said you opened the door for him and you had the coins in your hands. Because let me tell you, if that was me and the private dancer coming or whatever the hell he was, knock on the damn door, and I'm so afraid of this man that I'm with, I'm gonna stand at that door and play my part, but I'm a whisper. He gonna think I'm talking about having the sex. I'm be like, hey, I need you to help me. I need you to leave. I need you to go call the police and tell them. And then I say, I need you to act normal. And when we go back in this room, I'm gonna let you know that I'm over here down bad. I'm gonna let you know that I'm over here down bad and this man is trying to get me. So we need to go in this room. Okay? That's what we need to do. We need to get somebody to help me.
Duke Energy is being sued for deceiving the public about climate change.
Get somebody to come help me.
More and more
Wanted, or if he thought she was acting like a brat. You make the wrong face, and the next thing I know, I was getting hit in the face, she said. Cassie said that if she didn't respond to his calls right away, there would be incessant calls until she did.
And let me tell you this, what we're listening to right now is domestic violence. We're listening to domestic violence cases. This is a DV case.
Would join in on the pursuit. Cassie testified that she was insanely jealous at the beginning of her relationship with Combs. Jealousy was cited during opening statements yesterday as a source of much of the conflict
Double standard,
between Combs
period.
and Cassie. Assistant U.S. Attorney Emily Johnson elicited from Cassie that she and Combs were seeing other people at times. In the beginning, Cassie said she was insanely jealous. She said that resulted from being super young. I didn't get that he was him. As he would say, I'm Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy has many rules, likes the company of women, she recalled. She said at the time, as time passed, she came to believe more often than not that they were in a monogamous relationship. He expected that of me, so I assumed it was the same. She said Combs told her, I'm not dealing with anyone else. It's just us. Prosecutors delved deeper into the control Cassie says Combs exerted over her. She She noted that the rap star paid her rent at apartments close to his residences in New York and later Los Angeles, had his own set of keys, and made a lot of unannounced visits. Cassie said that as a birthday present, Combs rented her a Manhattan apartment a few blocks from where he lived. Another apartment Combs rented for Cassie in Los Angeles was just a 3-minute drive from his home, and he'd sometimes drive a golf cart to get to one residence to another. The freak-offs became a job, Cassie said in open court. She testified that the longest freak-off she was involved in lasted for 4 days. She noted that these were marathon sessions that lasted anywhere from 36 to 48 hours sometimes. The marathon sessions frequently required periods of recovery from dehydration, fatigue, and drug use.
Man, that's too much damn
Cassie
sex. Shit.
testified about her music career and unreleased material as well before the trial paused for a 40-minute lunch break. Assistant
That's
U.S.
what
Attorney
exactly.
Emily Johnson pressed Cassie to explain
Exactly, T.
what happened to her music career and the 9 albums that were never released.
See, let me tell you something. Let me say something. She was born with a gift. That hoe can sing. But she did not wait on God. She went and grabbed this man and let him take her to the top. When she did that one song, it was over for. So she didn't realize in all these years that they was together that her music career was not going anywhere because she felt like she didn't need to sing no more. Because she was with the money. She was singing for the money, but she decided she just rather be with the money. That's what have happened. No, y'all. She's not one of my favorites.
We did hundreds of songs, some of which were released on the
She
internet.
right through her.
International
Damn,
areas of
Rob.
proper release, and some just didn't see the light of day. Cassie testified that much of her week went toward the freak-offs.
So what was Cassie doing at the freak offs? What was she doing at the freak offs? Because if he was freaking like he was freaking, he ain't had time to see her the whole damn time. That means she was somewhere freaking off. He freaking off one place in all them days. Some of the things that these people is reporting, saying the things that he have done, that's disgraceful. They need to be charged too because you stood there and watched that shit. I don't think it's fair for you to come back and tell the story after it's over. No, if you're there, it's supposed to be. Is it at 8 in the bed? No, it's not that. It's something. You know what the law is when you right there. Because if me and you both go commit a crime and I'm there and I don't report it, then I'm in trouble too.
But there was no space to do anything else but to recover and just try to feel normal again, as she testified.
I don't buy this shit.
Open court here. So again, more updates continuing to come through, all right here on Live Now from Fox. So we are doing our best to get these updates for you.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
To the best
I don't care. Because all we heard right so far is domestic violence. Now charge his ass for domestic violence. I didn't see him do 72 hours in North Carolina. You domestic violence, you're gonna do 72 hours and you see the damn judge in the morning. I didn't see him do none of that. So why the DV does not apply to the superstars? Do what y'all got to do for him, because domestic violence is only going to give them restraining order, pay a fine, and stay away from the woman. That's the restraining order, and that's it. So this is the case that we're watching. We're watching a federal trial of domestic violence, okay? Of domestic violence. That's what we're watching. We're watching a trial where this man is having the most nastiest sex behind closed doors and that you can imagine. But it's consensual. Anything that's not consensual, charge his ass for that. But don't charge him for things that people is doing right now and they doing it every day. When you get behind them closed doors, you do whatever your heart desire, just as long as it's consensual behind them doors. You cannot be charged for that.
Reaction from court reporters inside right now as they are doing the work here of getting us the information. We should also know that Cassie Ventura is now being asked about Sean Combs' associates. She mentioned some associates were trusted Combs assistants. She is also being asked about members of Combs' security staff. Earlier, Ventura testified that Combs employees would track her down when she tried to avoid the hip-hop
Listen.
executive. This is all coming to talk about the abuse and...
So basically, she's the snitch. She's the one that's going to tell everything. She's the snitch. Things that she's been involved in. They that she been involved, her hands is dirty on it too. Now they're using her as the snitch. What you mean about his associates? If you have evidence, like y'all said, that y'all pulled out of this man's house, you shouldn't have to ask nobody nothing. You should send out warrants and subpoenas and things like that. If you have evidence of these people, that means you don't have evidence because you don't ask these people ask her questions about something that you already know. It is not making sense, you guys.
Really, the mental abuse that Diddy is alleged to have, that Cassie is now trying to zero in on with the prosecutors. So we'll continue to wait for more updates.
Right, T.
All right, just some of the updates from earlier. Back out live with you here on
Let's
Live
listen.
Now from Fox as we continue to bring you the latest. Thanks to all our new viewers continuing to be with us worldwide on Live Now from Fox. Cassie is back on the stand in day 2 of the Diddy trial. Already explosive, already very, very sexually graphic. That's why we have the viewer discretion advised up there for our viewers, because some of the things that we do discuss are very graphic in nature as these court reports continue to come on, talking about the sexual nature of the relationship of Cassie and Diddy, but also the alleged physical violence, mental abuse, and so much more. But let's talk a little bit about how the defense right now is preparing for cross-examination, whether that comes later this afternoon or tomorrow. We should let you
Somebody
know
said
that
she
they are
stayed and got
definitely
paid. That's what she
taking
did.
notes on all of the remarks that Cassie is doing. And some of the ways that Cassie is going to be cross-examined by Diddy's defense team are going to be on a multitude of angles, but one of them that we want to really gear you into and really take in listen when this does happen is defense attorneys are likely going to ask Cassie on the stand, what did Diddy say to you, if anything, that you felt that there was no way for you to get out of this relationship?
Right, that's the question.
They would say, you may have felt one way, you may have felt another way, but what in the reality is how come you did not leave this relationship?
Let's talk about it.
You may have felt that there was going to be videos leaked. You may
Okay, baby,
have
love you.
wondered if he was going to come
Praying
after you,
for you,
or
baby.
his associates were going to come after you. But those were all your thoughts, Cassie, correct? No one ever went up to you and told you, Cassie, if you don't stay in this relationship, he is going to further beat you down. Is that right, Cassie Ventura?
Oh,
That is the kind of questioning we are going to see in this cross-examination, whether that happens later this afternoon or tomorrow. I'm expecting it to be tomorrow because I think prosecution is going to spend most of the afternoon continuing direct testimony with Cassie there on the stand. But it's very interesting when we think about the different ways that the defense is going to do cross-examine Cassie. Another thing to look forward to when the defense is doing the cross-examination, they are going to ask Cassie directly and in open court, Cassie, have you ever touched, abused, physically threatened, or mentally threatened
What's up,
our
Greg?
client, Sean Combs? She is going to have to answer that. They are going to also ask her in open court, Cassie, why did you never leave the relationship? Did Sean Combs ever say to you, if you don't leave this relationship, the video's coming out, and also, I am going to end your career? Those are going to be some of the statements that the defense
Did he
is
tell her
going to
that?
be mentioning
Good
here. And we
afternoon.
are going to be continuing to update you all
She
in
the
real
doctor done
time
call
here
her
on
back.
Live Now from Fox. But if you're just joining us,
Yep,
welcome
Rob been
here
asking for
to
you.
the stream as we are continuing to update you in real time about what's going on as Cassie is on the stand. Earlier today, Cassie and the prosecution spending a good amount of time and not talking and really describing too much about the alleged freak-offs, but more about entering into a relationship with Diddy, what that really meant, what he wanted out of the relationship. He's alleged to want sexual gratification at times with Cassie, and then at times he wanted to watch Cassie have sex with other people. The prosecution also alleges that he was very controlling, wanted to know at all times where Cassie was, wanting to know
But
what
see,
she was up to,
listen,
what she was working on.
because
These are
you know why? Because you heard them say that he have got her pay her bills in her apartment, got her another apartment that was close to his, and she said he came in uninvited when he wants to. Yes, that's his house. He paid for it. You was just stand there. So did you not think that you was gonna have? That's common sense. Did you not think that you wasn't gonna be able to live your life with this man paying every bill of yours? Men know how to get women. If they want to have some type of control over a woman, the first thing they're going to do when they meet you is going to give you money. They're going to give you money. That's a test. That's to see if that's what you about. If you about money. If a man really wants to be interested in you, he's going to meet you without money. He's going to talk to you. He's going to love on you, and the money will come later. He knew that he could buy her because he knew that she was hungry about being on the top. So he knew that he can treat her like that. See, men is smart, they know. But she's supposed to have been smarter than that. And she should have told him, I don't need you to pay my bills. I don't need you to do this, that, and the third for me. But instead, she bit the bullet. So that's why he handled her the way he handled her, because he knew that she was there for the money the entire time. Shit.
all things that have been talked about in open court, and Cassie continues to describe some of those things, and we brought that to you here on Live Now from Fox. And we'll continue to bring you some of those details.
So she didn't even want to use the gift that God gave her, that voice, because she was already with the money. She was like, hell, I don't need to sing another song long as I'm over here with the money.
On Live Now, but I'm just looking for other updates to pass along to you. We do have some other big news to report here. We are learning some new information. So just stay with us.
So he
here.
was
Other
36
items
and she was
Cassie
18.
Ventura said she saw in Sean Combs' safes were cash, jewelry, videotapes, and SD cards from cameras. Cassie Ventura was asked to recall when Sean Combs first proposed the freak-offs to her, which she testified about earlier in the morning. She said he raised the idea of voyeuristic sex parties after he began physically abusing her. Sean Combs arranged the first freak-off that Cassie Ventura participated in. According to her testimony, I understood him to be a dancer, Ventura said, referring to a male escort whose photo was being shown to the jury as she spoke.
They're getting on my nerves, y'all.
I want to say that again to everybody. I understood him to be a dancer, Ventura said, referring to a male escort whose photo was being shown to the jury as she spoke. He was paid to entertain, to dance, and to have intercourse with me, she said. She added that drugs and alcohol were present at the sex party held at a Los Angeles home Combs was renting at the time. Asked how she felt after her first freak-off, Cassie Ventura answered, I was high, so there wasn't much of a feeling. She said she felt a mixture of dirty and confusion, but at the same time, he's really happy with me and I did something right. I didn't know what was going to happen after that, Ventura said.
What?
Now, also, let's keep an eye. Of course, I've been talking about defense, of course, taking notes during this No doubt they are going to be zeroing in on some of this testimony, saying that she said openly in court that she was on drugs at the time of this freak-off. They are going to ask her in open court on this cross-examination, you say you were on drugs during this first freak-off. How do you remember things so vividly? It's to our understanding when you're on drugs, things can become a little bit loose, and you may forget things from time to time, but it seems like you have a pretty clear understanding of what happened. How is that? And if you're not telling us the truth on the drug use, how are you telling us the truth and the jury on this alleged freak-off?
Wow.
So again, these are just some of the things that are going to be discussed here
My flowers,
in open
y'all.
court as the
Mother's Day roses.
cross-examination will begin at some point here. But again, we're providing you these updates all in real time. And again, just waiting for more major updates to
That's
come
crazy.
from this right now. But again, Cassie Ventura is on the stand in day 2 of this Diddy trial, and we're bringing you updates as they happen from the court reporters inside right now. But again, it's great to just think about just some of the ways that the defense is going to use some of these examples as they are being discussed here in this open court.
Dismiss.
Sean Combs arranged the first freak-off that Cassie Ventura participated in. According to her testimony, I understood him to be a dancer, Ventura said, referring to a male escort whose photo was being shown to the jury as she spoke. He was paid to entertain, to dance, and to have intercourse with me, she said. She added that drugs and alcohol were present at the sex party held at a Los Angeles home Combs was renting at the time. So again,
She don't
these
got
are
no
just
case,
some
y'all.
of the things that are coming out now early, and we're getting now more involved into these alleged freak-off parties.
Look at the
and,
people saying she's
times
not a victim.
with Diddy, Cassie, and others.
She wanted
who
to
would
live
be
that
invited
life, in my
to
opinion.
participate in this. So before lunch, it was all about getting to know Diddy and Cassie as a couple. Now we are progressing pretty quickly by the prosecution on how these freak-offs wanted to be executed by Diddy, how Cassie was to perform with these sexual partners, and what the expectation was after these freak-offs as well. And again, Cassie saying in open court that she felt that he would be angry at her if she did not perform at a level that he felt was entertainment on behalf of him. This whole voyeurism, the swinger
Yeah, this is some
lifestyle.
bullshit.
We're also expecting defense attorneys, when they do the cross-examination and really closing arguments, to say, look, people have
They got me over here
sexual
puffing on my little
experiences,
trees. Shit.
and Cassie and Diddy certainly had one that was not what you would describe as normal for a partnership to have. But just because it's not normal doesn't mean he's a sex trafficker, or doesn't mean that he is engaging in prostitution. They are going to really come in on Cassie and say, why did you perform with these sex workers? Why did you just not say to the person, look, it's not happening with me. I don't know what you've been told, but I am not having sex with you. Why did you not say that to these sex workers?
Come on now.
Diddy was telling you, please do not do that. Continue to do these freak-offs, or I will beat you, or I will end your career. Why didn't you just get out of the home, call 911, and say everything to the police?
If it's trauma bonding, I understand that.
We are going to be getting
But
from
he showed her who he was in the beginning.
Sue Cassie and really other witnesses that prosecutors come on the stand with. Cassie Ventura testified that Sean Combs involved her in freak-offs weekly for a consistent amount of years, from early in their relationship until about 2017
Check the murder out.
or 2018. She said Combs provided drugs and called all the shots.
Right, Rob, but you gotta be careful with your words.
Sexual position with
You gotta take the
escorts
M
to the
out.
lighting of the room. These performances went on for hours, she said, and even when she wanted to stop, she was
She's
scared to.
okay. I'm tired of it now.
So
Because
again,
all they're talking about is what is happening behind closed doors with consensual people. Why is this man's sex life being splattered all over the internet? It's not making no damn sense to me. They talking about sex stuff that people have every day. A lot of people, I ain't a fan of it, but it's a lot of people that have threesomes and foursomes and fivesomes in their damn house. I ain't the one to do that with, so you don't need to be with me because I'm not bringing nobody in my bedroom. That's a sacred place. So that's all you hearing is about they having the freak offs, the parties and stuff like that. That's it. I'm just not liking it.
defense will ask her in the cross examinations, what were you so scared about to say, no, I've had enough? What would have happened? Why do you feel that Diddy was so controlling like this? And if you didn't stop, what would have happened? Remember, these are all questions. They need to poke holes into the testimony there of Cassie, and that will be coming up a little bit later, maybe as early as tomorrow here. So again, we are providing you these updates as Cassie is now describing to the prosecution and to the jury that she was involved in freak offs weekly for a consistent amount of years. She felt that this was happening on a weekly basis.
This is law and crime.
Provided the drugs, the alcohol, the venue, and even the sex
That's fine. I know what she
workers
was mean.
to do this, and that he called all the shots at all times. So that is another key piece of evidence that we are.
I'm gonna go to law and crime in a
Cassie
minute. I
on the
thought this was
stand
it. It's not.
right now. And again, this is always fast moving, just because these updates are coming in real time right now, and we want to try to get those to you and really reach out to you at all times.
If you think that a man ain't gonna take care of you, ain't gonna try to control you, you was crazy.
Her during a freak off at his Los Angeles home to confront a rival record executive, Suge Knight, at Mel's Drive-In, a landmark diner nearby. Combs sprang into action after his bodyguard came in and told him of Knight's whereabouts, she said. Combs and the bodyguard, dressed in black clothes, grabbed guns from a safe and loaded into an SUV, she said. I was crying, I was screaming, but please don't do anything stupid, Cassie testified. I was really nervous for them. I didn't know what they were going to do. She said, it's like I wasn't even there. Cassie said Combs later returned, but she didn't say if he told her what happened. It's unclear if he ended up encountering Knight at the diner here. So again, more updates coming in real time right now. We're doing our best.
So let me tell you this: if you are a scary and an afraid woman, and when he is in a hostile situation, trying to run out the door to try to go commit harm and something like that, that means that you not scared of him, because you would have been scared to say any damn thing while he mad. So why are you crying and asking them what are they doing and stuff like that? Wouldn't you be scared? Wouldn't you be scared to even speak on it?
On Live Down from Fox, another major update. Cassie Ventura said it would be impossible to remember every freak off she participated in because of the frequency of the events and the drug use. It just felt like it was all I was good for him to do was freak offs, Ventura said, her voice breaking. I was humiliated. Ventura began crying as she recalled feeling good about getting one-on-one time with Sean Combs during the parties, which would last for 2 or 3 days at a time. It was the only time I could get with him, Ventura added. She said that she would sometimes try to talk him out of the freak-offs, always taking care to use a gentle voice because she didn't want him to feel judged. So this is another major takeaway from this Cassie Ventura on the stand right now. Prosecution trying to get that all out there, that at some point, remember we just talked about how defense will try to put some holes into the testimony while Cassie says that she was on drugs during most of these freak-offs, and then she's adding that She feels like she can't remember all of the times because of her consistent drug
Right,
use and
Rob.
because it was happening at such a rate weekly, and some of these parties would last 2 or 3 days. She is also saying under oath right now that she had to use a small voice and a light voice when telling Diddy, maybe she doesn't have to do this amount of freak off right now, or be in this party zone setting with this sexual nature that continues. She felt she had to use that small voice because she did not want him to get really irate and very upset. So these are just major things that we are learning right now from the trial, and we are continuing.
She's doing a
to
lot of
bring that to
contradicting
you
herself too, Rob.
on
Because he
Lockdown
just
from
now said that she was enjoying the freak offs because that's the only time that she got a chance to be with him. So that means that, and she said it lasted 3 days. So that means that he was with her during the freak offs. She just basically said it. But you just now said that you love that part about it because you about the freak offs because you were with him, and it lasted 3 days that you're in a freak off with your man. So I'm kind of confused. I'm confused about that.
As always worldwide for you, bringing you these updates just as we get them. Cassie Ventura still on the stand right now, still taking direct questions from the prosecution, where we are providing these updates to you all in real time. Thanks to all our viewers worldwide joining us. I'm your host, Mike Page. Always great to be with you and giving you these updates from our court reporters that are doing such a great job of providing the updates. They're just typing it out as they are hearing it, as they are looking and watching what is being transpired inside of this courtroom. Remember,
Let's
if
go to long
Diddy is
crime.
convicted on all of these counts, he is looking at life in prison here. So this is an all-in moment for Diddy.
I don't know if this is gonna be a fair trial, but let's go find long crime, cause baby, what is happening here? The case reverse. Nick at night. I hate that. I'm about to just play hers because she be having a lot of details
Clay Digital
in her
Instincts has a
stuff.
chance to win real cash prizes
Cause
right
long
from your
crime they
phone.
gone off. I
With
want to see
bonus
what my girl is, cause
Now,
she
when I
researched
look
really
at these
good.
cases of girls going after powerful men, I don't look at each case the same. Like, I look at these things on a case by case basis.
Right,
When
Rob.
it comes to certain people and certain how they got involved, this, that, I look at certain stuff different. Like, okay, this person for the money, this is a person who started out, she was already being in her lane of being a singer. She wanted to be famous. She wanted to be a singer. And you have Diddy. People keep dismissing the whole thing about Tupac, Shine. They keep missing the part where she's talking about how violent he was. We saw how violent he was on video. It's not like she's just, oh girl, I don't believe you. Like, we saw the video.
Right.
We saw how, and we've heard how he get down. We heard he done slap Drake. We
understand all of that. What we're discussing is what is he being charged with? Domestic violence, DV. We seen that. We saw that. We saw him put his hands on this woman. We saw it. What's the charges for that? What's the amount of time that he needs to have for that? We get it. Lock his ass up for domestic violence and however much time domestic violence, and you cannot charge this man for having intercourse behind closed doors with willing people. That's what I'm saying. And if he did anything wrong, and if they can prove it in this court of law with evidence, not just witnesses, then throw away the damn key. But if you keep talking about domestic violence, it's not going to work. We seen how he put his hands on her. He ain't had no damn right to do no shit like that. But charge him for that. Don't let her get $50 million and then turn around and come stand on the stand? Why she didn't go to the authorities and get his ass locked up when he put his damn hands on her? Then why did she wait to get money first and then get on the damn stand? That's what I'm saying.
Heard about instances that he's had with men, and Wale claims that he wasn't dangled over the balcony or he wasn't in this interaction. I don't know if I really believe him or not, but we've seen all of these instances where he has done very crazy things to even men in the industry. So to think that a woman wouldn't be afraid, or
And a lot of these people that he have done things to wanted to be famous. They was willing to sell their soul to be famous. And then when they didn't become famous, they began to come forward and tell the story. Allegedly.
or think that she has the same willpower, and she could have just left. Like, if this person has your whole life, I just don't look at it the same.
No, I completely agree with that. Like I said, I feel like he had essentially her whole life in the palm of his hand. So I feel like for the normal average person, as much as we want to say, we would have never did that, I would have never did that, I'm going to pack my this and leave. As much as we could say that, it's one of those things where you don't know what you do.
You definitely don't know what you'll do.
Or vaguely similar.
You definitely don't know what you'll do in that situation, but she wanted to be famous. She wanted to be famous. And at that moment, any means necessary. He got her at a place. He paid for them bills. She was supposed to say no right then and there. I don't want to sleep myself up to the top. I want to use this voice that God gave me, and I want to sing my way to the top. Singing and sleeping your way to the top. That's what she did. Pick one. If you want to sing your way to the top or you want to sleep your way to the top. And in my opinion, I feel like that she chose the door number 2. You got to be careful when a man is throwing around money. They're only testing you in the beginning to see what you really there for.
Yeah, hold on, wait. I'm gonna pause you right now. Moderators, don't block people for having a different opinion in the chat. I'm not seeing what y'all are blocking. If they disagree, they can disagree. Just as long as they're not being disrespectful or they not, saying nothing crazy to me. They can have their opinion about Cassie. This is about Cassie. This is about Diddy. Everybody's not going to agree with the same thing. Some people feel like she was complicit. Some people feel like she, all of these different things. So don't block people because they have a difference of opinion. So let's have a dialogue and let people express themselves.
19 years she stayed with him.
C-Dub in the chat say, oh, she loved it. Let them have their
No, I would
opinion.
never say she loved it.
Just differ in how I feel about, that. But go ahead, Honey Trap.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. But like the last thing that you mentioned, about whoever said that she loved it. Another thing people have to understand too is, like you were saying earlier, things start gradually and they build. So maybe in the beginning they did.
And then another thing,
kinky,
let me turn this because my opinions is totally different from theirs. But let me tell you this: you have to be careful discussing this stuff right here with people that's not healed. If they're not healed, they're not going to give you a fair. If they've been through something like this, they're not going to give you a fair answer, because a lot of people is mad at their abuser. They mad at their abuser instead of being fair and handling it the truthfully way. Sometimes you got to put your feelings away when you're dealing with this case. That's why it's so dangerous for the jury, because we got to make sure we don't have no unhealed people in the jury. to charge this man for what they abuser did to them. So you got to be careful with that too. But if they can prove that he did anything wrong, because I'm not on nobody's side, but you just have to be fair. And I just like to be fair. If they can prove videotapes and things like that he have did some disgusting thing, then his ass got to go on down the road. But right now, at the beginning of the case, all we're speaking about is domestic DV. And that's terrible. That's disgusting. I don't believe in a man putting their hands on a woman at all. They should be an eye for an eye when it happens like that. But that's what we're speaking about right now. So maybe down the line, they're going to show us some things that he really is going to go to prison for if he's found guilty of it. But right now, all we talking about is domestic, is DV. We talk about DV. Whatever charges DV Curry, he need to go to jail for that because we seen him commit DV right before our eyes on that video. Okay? But DV does not carry, not unless you unalive somebody, DV does not carry a life sentence. Okay? It doesn't carry a life sentence. So now let us see. We through with Cassie. Get her ass off the damn stand. Because we want to be able to hear the things that's going to send him, that may send him away for the rest of his life. Because this is not it. This is DV. Charge his ass for it because he ain't had no damn putting his damn hands on this woman. Charge him for that. Now get Cassie off the stand because it's not making sense for this woman that got her $50 million. And then for her to be on the stand too. She going to have to pick and choose which one she going to do. Okay? Now get her ass on and let's hear why do y'all want to send him away for the rest of his life. Let's see those charges. Because this right here is not it. It's not it. You got to be careful, women out there trying to sleep to the damn top. Stop doing that because it don't end well. Don't try to set nobody up because of what type of money that they have. Don't. It's just not cute. So that's what's going on here. I don't even want to cut it back on because I don't want to hear about this. This has already been proven. We have a live tape of this man putting his stinking hands on this damn girl. We have live footage of that. Okay? And that's just that. We got live footage of him putting his damn hands on her. So now we need to see what are they really charging him with. Because the DV, he didn't pay $50 million for that. She didn't got the most expensive ass whooping that you can get. All right? So let's see what is going to send him away. So anyhow, I'm about to leave off of this shit because I don't want to hear about a charge that we already know he did. The people is trying to see things that we don't know about. Surprising things, shocking things. But with Cassie, no. We don't want to hear Cassie. We don't. Because we already know what he did to her. It was a proven fact. Now let's move on from there. So that's it. Thank y'all for the 18 thumbs up. Why has the third witness done? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what Fox is talking about. But I'm about to get off of it and take me a good nap. Get up, wash clothes, get myself ready for tomorrow. Cassie said that the freak offs became a job, nothing that other encounters took anywhere from 36 or 48 hours. The marathon sessions require periods of recovery. So she's saying that they was in there so long. while viewing images from the 2016 surveillance video of Combs in a hotel. Cassie told jurors the incident followed one of the so-called freak-offs and occurred as she was trying to leave. So she was trying to leave, and that's after the freak-off. She was trying to leave after one of the freak-offs. She was trying to leave. I don't know what happened, but she was trying to leave. And that's where he did what he did. Cassie testified that Diddy controlled nearly every aspect of her life, from her career to her appearance. She said he first proposed freak offs when she was 22, and she felt she couldn't say no, fearing the consequence. Okay, let's go back. Said she said he first proposed freak offs when she was 22, and she felt she couldn't say no, fearing the consequences. Okay, so that means that they had just got together, because they said she was either 18 or 19 when they got together. So it's so early. You should be you should say, okay, I don't want to do this shit. You got me effed up. We're not doing this. But that man has so much money. A lot of times, women is not going to leave away from that. Right, Rob. I don't know. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear her testimonies no more, because I want to go to the nitty gritty. This ain't the nitty gritty. This is DV. This is a very serious thing, but this is not what's going to. DV will not send him to prison for the rest of his life. That's too much SDX. I'd be tired. I'd be like, look, I ain't trying to do it no more. I'm finished with it. Somebody said they knew what was going to happen even before the drugs. You think he should take the stand? I think he should. They playing with his life like this. They saying that he may go away for the rest of his life. I would take the stand. I will address every last one of them. Hey, didn't y'all call me and ask me that I want to do something? Didn't y'all know exactly what we was doing when we went in that bedroom? I confront them. They trying to give him life. He ain't what he got to lose. He ain't got shit to lose. He might well go on up there. I will go up there and stand up for my damn self. I will go up there, wouldn't you? Whatever he did, he got to pay the piper. He got to be accounted for it. He got to be accounted for it. Ain't no way about it. It's 12 in the box right now. That jury is in there. They're not playing with him. But I'm just speaking of stuff that we shouldn't even be discussing, somebody's private bedroom things between them and their mate. I don't want to discuss that. Right, Rob. Rob, you got me watching this shit. I told you I didn't want to do it. I done told you I didn't want to do this. We want to get to the trafficking, the underage things. We want to get to that, because this right here does not send him to prison. It does not. 8 men, 4 women. Yeah, I'm about to have a sleep, because this is some bullshit. We don't want to hear this, because this is not why we're here. He's not been charged with this stuff, and I don't know why they didn't charge him with DV. But anyhow, you go ahead. Thank you for sticking with me through this case, Brother Rob. And I will talk to you later. Yeah, that's the other charge. Trafficking kids. Don't put that up here, Rob. Let me take that off, because you can't have that up there now. Yeah, I had to remove that. Okay, love you too. I'll talk to you later.